Vampires are like 1,000 years old, right? There's nothing wrong with my age gap with my man, but you want to with a vampire who 1,000 years old.
I'm gonna be honest.
We talk about mythical creatures in comparison to real life people and real life scenarios. I know we're not trying to compare Twilight to some real shit. I know we're not trying to compare Twilight and vampire movies to like real life relationships right now. I'm not even gonna get disrespectful.
Girl has nothing in this brain but debris and rocks, okay?
I haven't been able to get a video off just hitting on somebody in a long time. Recently, when I've been talking about stuff on the internet, it's just been dumb internet drama, me defending somebody, or just a video where I really can't get the hate off because the situation doesn't truly call for it. But something like this, with Summyah trying to defend her predatory type age gap with a rapper named No Cap by comparing her relationship to one's in Twilight, is something that screams hate all over it. Even though this is probably going to be a pretty short video, I wanted to break down this entire situation from the very beginning. But so I don't yap too much, let's just start with who are any of these people and how do we get here in the first place.
I've been up. I landed in Miami at 2 p.m. Been arguing all day. What the arguing with you for? You a grown man. You shouldn't be going to your story about nothing. If we got going on, you keep private. What to your story for?
I agree with that. That doesn't have nothing to do with No Cap. This is just like a general blanket. You know what I'm saying? If we're dealing with each other and you automatically if we dealing with each other and you go to your story to like throw subliminals and like put it out there that we into it and we arguing and shit, we're done dealing with each other. We have no more need to talk, no more need to nothing, because you rather have internet validation than actually get validation from your partner on what we got going on. You don't want to look cool. You just want to have some clout. That's okay. Go get some clout, ho.
Like, you go to your story with Twitch. What the talking about?
For anyone who's unaware, this right here is Summyah. She is a Twitch streamer who also does modeling and a little other stuff on the side that I can't mention on YouTube, but she became very popular after going to Streamer University, and most recently has been getting a lot of traction, not only due to her live streams and other stuff that she does to make money, but also because of her relationship with a rapper named No Cap. And the publicity that they get from the relationship is nothing good. It's always something negative, with them either going back and forth, some sort of argument, or something crazy happening online that they for some reason need to make public. And she has gone on live stream, and he has even gone to the internet several times to talk bad about one another on a what seems like daily occurrence or even monthly occurrence depending on the situation.
I'm arguing with myself. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Like this, like he texting back, but he knowing he's saying shit under my skin. This, but I don't judge you. I know you young and this shit you 128, and then you gonna go on your story and post something if you know all this. Why the fuck you don't give a fight with yourself? That's called being selfish. What the fuck? Right,
that's true.
What?
Basically another Chris.
Also, if you know she young and she immature and all this stuff, why are you dealing with her? Doesn't that say more on you than her? If you're grown as hell, that's why I don't understand what's going on with these grown ass men dealing with these girls that are freshly 20, 19, 18, and then being surprised when they act like a girl that's freshly 18, 19, 20. What did you really expect? You thought she was gonna be mature and want to talk it out and want to know, nigga, she's 19, 20. Of course she gonna be on some BS.
Blueface situation, just a lot more milder, and from what I've seen, nothing physical, hopefully. Just a lot of back and forths on the internet. From No Cap is normally on Twitter, IG, typing out paragraphs about how much he is upset that she did X, Y, and Z. Well, again, she is a live streamer, so she is on Twitch talking about him, saying stuff here and there. But eventually, they always end up getting back together. And a bunch of people have had a very big issue with their relationship from the beginning. Not with the crazy, outrageous stuff that they've been saying about one another, the crazy toxicity that I've been seeing online from their Twitch chats to their friends to anybody, but because of their age gap. Because they apparently got together when she was around 19 and he was 27, 26.
That is, you are a predator. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be the one to say this. You are a predator. FBI, open up! 27 and 19? Why? You're 27. Why do you even want to talk to a girl that's 19, bro? You can't go out with this girl. You can't really travel with this girl. She literally just is either is living with her mama in college or just moved out of people's career. Why do you even want to talk to this girl, bro? Especially as someone on a famous level of No Cap. What? Nigga, you can talk to any girl in the world damn near, bro. I'm talking about in this country, out the country, state to state, whatever it might be. From 21 to 40. You can talk to all of them. 45, 50 probably. Why are you going for a 19-year-old? It just doesn't make sense to me, bro. It just doesn't make any sense.
Currently, he is for a fact 27, 28, around there, and she is for a fact 20 right now. And a lot of people have a very big issue with that and have been speaking about their entire age gap for a minute now.
I hate when people make comments like, she not 21, she can't get a drink yet, how's she grown, she can't rent a car yet. Y'all just be so lame, like, oh, she can't do this, she can't do that. That determines if I'm grown or not because
Yes.
I get in the club. Like,
Yes.
what do y'all be saying?
Yes.
Safe to say that she wasn't taking these comments very well, and it was happening on a consistent basis. Again, her boyfriend, no cap, is 27, and anytime we see people talking about her or a clip of her, they always mention her age, the weird age gap that they have. Anytime they appear together, it's in comment sections. A bunch of people bring it up on a consistent basis because I haven't made it clear about this video. It really is a big issue, and even fans that are supporters of her point it out often and say that how weird it is, even though that she might be entertaining in their eyes, might be funny, that they think it's a problem with her relationship that they have that age gap.
It is.
That gets to a certain point because recently on her live stream, she decided to talk about this, and instead of just relating it to other people who have big age gaps or pointing out another relationship that's apparently just like hers, she decided to relate it to Twilight for some reason.
Okay, so how many of y'all was attracted to the vampires? Y'all do know vampires are like 1,000 years old, right? So there's nothing wrong with my age gap with my man. But you bitches wanna fuck with a vampire who 1,000 years old. Y'all like
that these are movies. So yes, they're gonna be attracted to someone that's in a movie. Do I think a lot of these girls will real life mess with a vampire? Probably. I'm not gonna lie to you, probably, but it's movie situations. You can't compare movie situations to real life shit that you're doing right now. You're messing with a man that's like could be your older brother, could be your stepdaddy, could be like your teacher, your mentor. You're messing with him. And then y'all get into, it's just like Tatiana Chanel's the same thing. Y'all get into these relationships. Everybody and their mama try to tell you, hey, maybe you shouldn't do that. I don't think this is the best option. Hey, you shouldn't do. And then after you do it, you know what you do? You ended up crying wolf and then coming to the internet being like, oh, he's a predator. He did this and that.
That's that shit I don't like, no.
Tati did it with Boston Richie. She finna do it with No Cap. This happens every single time a younger girl messes with an older man. You want to act like you know what you're doing. Then when shit hits the fan, you want to play victim.
Twilight, Vampire Diaries, all that. Get off my dick. Thank you.
I might blow some of y'all minds who are watching this video who might not be aware, but vampires aren't real. Neither werewolves,
not
nothing
real.
in Twilight, nothing Vampire Diaries. That's actually all fictional. All of it is fake, and those are actors who at real ages and real. This was a very bad analogy, and let me just tell you, that clip went super viral on places like Twitter, TikTok, getting millions of views. And I read some of the comments, and I'm not gonna say any of them on here because they're a little bit too negative. But at no point in time was anybody actually on her side. I mean, you could even find people reacting to this clip, and they're saying nothing positive because there's really nothing positive to say about
nothing at
anything.
All. Nothing at all.
Shown right there.
Nothing. To be honest, this girl has nothing in this brain but debris and rocks. Okay.
That's it.
Yo, that had no correlation. I know she probably thought in his head that this shit was going to be it. Okay.
No.
At the end of the day, she's still fine though, so she gets away with it.
Can't get it.
And that's the problem. Y'all be giving girls passes just because they look pretty. Y'all gotta stop giving girls passes because they're a little pretty, because it leads to shit like this. If you keep giving girls passes because they're pretty, they're gonna grow up and be the airheads that you hate. Just saying. You can't just keep giving a pass. Oh, she's pretty. Oh my gosh, she's so fine. I'm gonna spoil her. I'm gonna forgive her. I'm gonna woo-doo-woo-doo-woo. Hold these hoes accountable. I don't give a damn how old she is, how pretty she is, bro. Hold them accountable, because you don't, she gonna turn into that 30-year-old bimbo. She's gonna get another Drea Michelle. You're gonna get another, you feel me? All these other, I don't even know these damn famous hoes. You know so much damn Dino.
No, hey, Chuck, it ain't nothing going on in that motherfucker up there, boy. It ain't nothing going on in that motherfucker up there. Like, it ain't nothing going on in that motherfucker up there, bro. Cause what the fuck? Did you just compare real life to a TV show?
It seems like a lot of people online had the exact same consensus. Apparently they had to show and tell Summyah that the cast is actually playing these 1,000-year-old people in the show are not really 1,000 years old in real life. They're actually probably in their 20s, around the same age as her boyfriend, if we're being honest. But a lot of people online were just sending her a ton of hate for this.
And she
Streamers,
deserves it.
everybody reacting to
She
it,
deserves
people
it.
on Twitter, anywhere you looked and saw this clip. Again, there was nothing positive to say because this statement right here just wasn't a good one, and it was actually a terrible analogy that
Right.
probably had a lot more eyes on a relationship and people casting criticism than it ever.
Everything that I say is a troll. If you know me in real life, you'll be like, bro, that's Summyah, bro. Like, I just be saying anything. Fuck.
But you can't be saying anything on the internet when you know that your fan base is mostly women and mostly girls that are around your age. If anyone is over the age of like if anyone's older than her, watching her and looking up to her, you are an airhead. You're stupid. But you know you feel me, your fans are looking up to you and want to do the same things that you do because they want to live this lifestyle and do what you do. So you're promoting this shit to girls that are impressionable, and then you want to act like you're not doing bullshit when, you know what I'm saying? It's really insane, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it's really, really crazy. I hope that she gets some education before her ass get hurt, because every girl that I've met or talked to a nigga that was like way older than them to this point, they ended up in some weird ass situations or ended up getting abused. Now, am I wishing out on her? No. But that's just my experience of what I've seen. That usually is what happens.